Welcome to an episode of the Bourbon Experience. And if you've been following the show, you know that we absolutely love the Woodford Reserve Double Oak. And so we decided that we're going to do a little series on is there anything that could beat the Woodford Reserve Double Oak? Is there any other double oak out there? So it's a double oak versus double oak battle going on. And so we thought it would be a great idea to start off with an interstate rivalry. Right. So Nathan got his hands on a couple of things from High Bank Distillery, which is located in wonderful Columbus, Ohio. And these are both Ohio OHLQ releases. So I'll let you talk a little bit about them. But this is a Columbus, Ohio, and Woodford Reserve is just outside of Franklin.
So when we're drinking this, we need to go OHLQ.
So anyway,
isn't anybody going to help that poor man?
From High Bank, they are, again, as Josh said, they're here in Columbus. I've had some of their barrel proof stuff. It's excellent stuff. And so when they were releasing a barrel pick here in the state, I thought, well, yes, I need to get one of those bottles. You can see my math is bad. I have two. But they released 5 of these. I got my hands on 2 of them. This version here is the Oak Father. This one is the Good, the Bad, and the Oaky. Yes, it's themed and it's fantastic. It's
themed
great
just
stuff.
After a great movie, by the way.
Yeah, 2 great movies.
Yeah.
And so but these ones tend to go to type of cherry and leathery kind of notes as we get through these tastings. But Whiskey War is their kind of brand. It's High Bank Company or High Bank Distillery. Check them out. It's some really good stuff. And so let's see if it measures up. Woodford Double Oak. So
we'll probably end up. We're planning on doing a tour here pretty soon, so we'll have that video.
So stay tuned.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the Oak Father first.
Why not?
Okay. So
what our palates.
So what does this one say again? So the Oak Father says delightful blend of fresh berries, oak, and cream, and that's for on the nose.
Yep.
The palate is a burst of oak, balanced beautifully with notes of dried cherries and a touch of leather and a hint of pepper. So the notes will be berries, oak, and cream is what we should smell.
Yeah, I think I get that.
Okay. Definitely smell berry, first thing that pops out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got both of those.
Yeah. Really effervescent.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it's got a fantastic aroma. I mean, these guys know what they're doing. I'm not completely versed with everything they do there, but again, this is they've got some really great stuff.
Those legs are the legs do.
Kind of reminds you of the Terminal Tower. Wow.
Oh man, that is so good.
That's tasty.
Oh,
That's got a nice taste to it.
I haven't had this in about a month, so yeah, that was worth the wait. Oh man,
This is my first time ever.
Man, that's really good.
Yeah. So watch out, Woodford. You got some competition.
So it's 100 proof.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but all of their
dark cherries and leather and pepper. But you know what? Sometimes a leather taste can be very off-putting for me. It's not off-putting there at all. That's a brilliant bourbon.
It's blended very, very well. I don't know that I get a lot of the pepper in there.
At the very end, maybe.
But that's predominantly the dark cherries and the leather.
Man, watch out, Kentucky, Ohio. It's not messing around.
Lord have mercy. That is
right at the tip of the tongue. Is what's nice right at the very beginning. Very smooth, fruity.
Yeah.
I assume it would be their dark cherries, what they're talking about, but it hits right away.
Well, and I think the cream from the nose comes through right there as well.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah,
that's pretty tasty.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, man.
All right, so talk to us about this one.
All right, so now we're going to get to the good, the bad, the oaky. Make my day. And it's going to make our day.
I think so.
This is just as good in my opinion as I recall. So the nose is going to have some bright oak and citrus, and with a little bit of sweet hard candy and a pinch of white pepper. That's all on the nose.
Okay. It's not as
It's a little. It's blander than the other one.
Yeah, they're definitely not as aromatic. So the nose definitely does not match up to what's on the Oak Father.
I don't think so. The Oak Father's nose was one of the nicest smelling bourbons I think I've come across.
This goes down smoother.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the palate.
I think.
So the palate.
Oh my gosh! Go back to the.
Okay. Fine.
Oh my! Whoa!
Boy, that.
Oh, big difference.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
huge. I will say both the nose on both of these really communicates straight to the palate. I will say I do on this one like the palate a lot better than the nose. I think you get those notes from the palate a little bit more clearly.
I taste that candy now. It's towards the end though.
Yeah. A little bit of the tobacco on the edges.
Yeah, it's different. I think. Now that first one was, and again,
Do you agree with me that it goes down a little smoother?
I think they both go down really nicely.
Well,
That's what she said.
I don't know. I think they're about similar. I think the Oak Father has a little bit more complexity to it that I like.
I think the complexity is there with the good, the bad, the oaky. It's just, whether or not
I like the name better.
I do too.
The name's cool.
taste-wise, the Oak Father.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing there.
Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to jump over into the Kentucky side and get into the Woodford Reserve Double Oak. So,
Yeah, but we all know Buckeyes are better than Wildcats.
a completely different aroma.
Yeah, tons of brown sugar.
Yeah,
Just
syrup. I mean, we've done enough detail on our channel about this one.
The leg's even different.
Yeah, this one.
It clings on a little more.
I think so. I think this one's a little bit more viscous than the other two.
We've got
Nathan's
that
hasn't
worded
used
3
that
times.
word, between you and I.
Just between you and I, because Nathan doesn't know how to spell it anymore.
It's right. He's refrained. And it's nice to see him have some ability to use the.
It's time to grow up.
it's thinner.
It is thinner.
Mm-hmm. But it's still really, really good.
It's really good, but it doesn't have the range of taste that the other ones have. I don't think.
I mean, I think you're going to run into maybe. I would think that the proofing is going to cause some of that.
That could
If
be.
you've ran this and then we found a barrel proof of this one or a 100 proof of this, it might change that opinion a little bit.
Potentially. Get on it, Woodford.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. The aroma to me, I love that aroma.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I mean, it's absolutely wonderful.
I think so far, to be honest, like in terms of aroma, I'd probably put this one, Good, Bad, the Oaky, third.
Mm-hmm.
But I would put Woodford second and Oak Father first on the aroma.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go on that one. That kills me because I love it.
Yeah.
But that aroma is so nice.
Oh yeah. I mean,
But
I wish you could smell it. Really, if we could make smell come through a video, I'd love to do that.
scratch the screen. Give us a thumbs up if you can smell it.
scratch and sniff. There we are.
Can we do that would be cool.
That would be neat.
Yeah, but this is like out of this series, this is the standard bear, and like what we bring to the table with each episode of this that we do, however often we do it.
Yeah.
The question is how does it measure up against something that we know is a proven quality product in the double oak?
Yeah.
And if we find stuff that's more that we enjoy more, then guess what? Our hobby is all the richer as a result of it.
Yeah.
And I think my opinion, we found that. I actually kind of like both of these a little bit more than the Woodford.
Yeah.
Oak Father is just it's hands down for me.
Yeah.
Out of the three, it's in a league of its own.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think you get the smell lasts through the tasting,
Yeah.
and the tasting dries into the aftertaste, and the aftertaste is wonderful.
So I think that's a really good point, Dad.
Yep.
And I agree with you. I think the Oak Father for me is the winner. Well, here we go. So I think pretty much here's our winner. these are kind of, like for you, you'd probably go overall 2 and then 3. Right?
Yeah, overall, yeah.
And you would probably, I'm going to go 2 and then 3, but boy, they're close overall. Overall, give or take, right? Okay, so what we have done is we have found something that we do like better than the Woodford Reserve Double Oak, which is a big deal, because this is for all of us. We were ranking that bad boy up in our top 5. 90 proof, is up there.
But again, since that's the barometer of the series, does it match up? It's not saying that that's lesser now, because it's a statement of how the hobby is enriched by the quality of stuff that other people are producing, according to what we know is definitively, as far as I'm concerned, with what I've tasted from Woodford, their best stuff.
Well, there you go. There you have it. We've come through with it. Again, we're doing the series on the double oaked, and we've the Oak Father comes out from High Bank Distillery in Columbus, Ohio. That, man, if you can get your hands on it, really brilliant, bourbon, wonderful. The good and the bad, the oaky is wonderful too. And then Woodford Reserve Double Oak. Again, it's such a great bourbon. So, hey, thanks again for tuning in. We appreciate it.
It's for all bourbon.
Have a great one, guys. We'll catch you later.